need to pick up that phone. Don't call anybody else. Keep talking to the officers.
Pick up the phone, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. You know you have that warrant. Let's get that warrant taken care of.
There's a warrant, apparently.
Pick up that phone and talk to the officers. Bobby, pick up that phone.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome, everybody. Good evening. Happy Saturday.
We're trying to call you, Bobby.
It's a barricade situation in San Antonio. Started around 3 p.m. today at the intersection of Cincinnati Avenue and North General McCullen and Culebra Road. They said that there were 2 people inside of the home, the suspect and the victim, potentially 2 siblings. The victim was removed, but obviously the suspect is still barricaded inside, and they've mentioned something about a warrant. And they have quite a lot of SWAT, looks like SWAT, heavy-duty vehicles. I mean, it looks like if they wanted to, they could tear down the house if they needed to. It sounds like the suspect's name is Bobby. Bobby, come on out, answer the phone. Standoff Saturdays. What's up? Hey, Kathy. Texas. I see some of the Venezuela stuff going on too. Launch on other platforms. Stand up Saturdays. I'm gonna try looking and see if I can find anything on social media about Bobby. See if any family or friends have posted anything, or people from the neighborhood. Hey, thank you, Lise. How you doing? No. Supermodel who dressed up as Whitney Houston on crack for Halloween. Ugh, I haven't seen it. I have to check it out. Yeah, look at this. Like they got like artillery out there ready for this guy. Oh, let me zoom it out. They have like artillery out there ready for this guy. Wow. What the? Look at this shit. Wow. Better thumbnail. got a tank out there too. Here's something moving. Oh, that's a Bearcat. I'm pretty sure I saw a Rook out there too. What was it? Man. San Antonio, Texas. It's the holidays, man. More people enjoying themselves, relaxing, spending time with family, letting bygones be bygones. One of my neighbors about a half a block away shot himself and his 9-year-old son around noon today. Holy moly. Hey, Glitter. Damn. Good. Beautiful. Bobby, come on out. Pulling angle there. Okay, the San Antonio Police Department is at the scene where a suspect barricaded himself inside of a northwest side residence. They're responding to the 2500 block of Cincinnati Avenue after receiving reports of a disturbance involving a weapon. 2 people were in an altercation inside when a witness called police. So the victim they were able to get him out. The suspect is barricaded and armed, refusing to come out, and I did hear that he had some type of a warrant. Whitney? Okay, let's see if I can find him. Oh shit, they found the whip. Shit. Woohoo, thank you. We had a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was pretty chill, nice with family. Let's see, Houston. Whoa, whoa, where's that bad boy going? Am I gonna run the place over? Are they gonna bash it in, breaking through the door in front? So getting ready to push in. Oh. All right, guys. I'm going to run a sponsor real quick. If you guys want to just support me, check out. I'm going to put the link in the description and the app, Reco Social. So bear with me for a second. Here we go. Oh. There's a QR code there if you want it. No audio. I did it again. Oh, God. Oh, there was no audio the whole time? I got to do it again. Oh, God, forgive me. I'm now on Reco Social. I've partnered with Reco, so I'll be posting nearly daily videos there. These are exclusive videos you can only see on Reco. All you have to do is download the app and follow me to stay posted. You definitely want to check this out because on Reco, you can actually earn money just by playing video games or watching content. Plus, they make every video shoppable, so you can just click a button and buy whatever you see on the screen instantly. It's a brand new app, so click the link in the description, download Reco, and come check out what I'm posting. Bloop, bloop. There we go. There we go. We're good now? All right. Hopefully next time is better. But yeah, check out the app. I'm going to be posting some videos there if you want to download it and check it out. That would be cool. It would help me out. All right. SP stated he's willing to die and willing to take as many as he can with him. Really? Where'd you hear that? Northwest side barricade. Oh, there was a press conference earlier too. Let me play the press conference. Reco, not rectal. Let's play the press conference. Maybe they have some information for us. Been going on for hours, guys.
H-A-R-A, V as in Victor, I-O-U-S, last name Jackson. I'm the senior PIO officer for SAPD. So the information I'm going to give you right now is very limited because, of course, you can see behind us the scene is still happening. So around the 3 o'clock hour, there was a call placed to San Antonio Police Department about a disturbance in a house right here on Cincinnati Avenue. There was two people inside. One person is no longer in the house. Right now, there's only one person inside the house, which is the suspect. The suspect will be charged with assault with a deadly weapon. Once the suspect is apprehended. So right now, we're asking everybody to stay clear of the different intersections right now, because right now the house is considered dangerous at this moment, so which is why we're pushing everybody back. Of course, we're going to have more information as we get more information about what's happening. Any questions for me? And I know it's very, very limited, but I want to give you what I have right now.
What was the assault with the deadly weapon? What happened there? What was the weapon used?
So right now, I can't tell you exactly what the weapon was, but I can tell you there are weapons involved right now. And of course, the charge came about because there was another person in the house who was a victim. And so luckily we were able to get that victim out of the house before anything else escalated.
And the victim is not injured as of right now?
No injuries right now.
Are there weapons inside of the home?
The suspect will be charged with assault with a deadly weapon.
Is the whole street cleared out yet or no?
No, everything is still blocked off right now because, like I was saying before, that house is considered dangerous right now. The caller, the suspect, we do have an open line to the suspect. We talk to him and different things like that. And sometimes he'll talk and sometimes the line will go dead. And so we're really trying to get him outside of the home so that way things don't escalate and no one, officers or any pedestrians or anybody injured.
Are there neighbors in the homes nearby?
Right now, you have a lot of people who are inside of that home, but of course you have a lot of people who are out watching. But of course we have everybody pushed back for their safety. But we are asking any neighbors who are next to the house to stay inside. And of course we do have different perimeters set up so to prevent other people from coming down the street. And we've also asked officers to stay clear from in front of the house as well.
Does the suspect have any previous charges before today?
That information is unknown right now. So right now we're really dissecting everything that's going on with this particular person. And so earlier, when the police department had an open line to the suspect, we were hoping to get him out, and it sounded like he was coming out, but that faded pretty quickly. So we do have hope that he'll come out with anything that's good.
Do you have an age range and name for the suspect?
We don't have an age range, and in regards to names, we can't give that information out, at this time. But of course, as information develops, we'll be able to give you all more information. So what happened? So when the call was placed, there was an altercation that dispatch heard that led them to come out, and so we can't get into the meat and potatoes or what the call was about. So that's how they were dispatched out here, and of course they were able to get the victim out of the home. That information, let me get that particular question answered. It's a good question. I will get that question answered for you.
Do you know the relationship between the suspect and the victim?
They are said to be possibly related. And so we're still trying to verify, but as of what we know right now, there's some possibility that they are related.
Like parent-child relationship or potentially sibling, cousin type? Do you have an ETA on if, you guys are trying to get him out of the home by 10 o'clock or?
Well, unfortunately, this additional resources like SWAT and other police personnel. So we're really trying to get this situation resolved because we're going to get everybody back in their home before the streets open back up so that we can call those additional resources out so we can, get this situation resolved.
What are all the agencies that are responding?
Right now, SAPD and additional personnel who are coming out. And of course, if there's additional personnel needed, we will, call them out. But right now, it hasn't gotten to the point where we magnify it. So right now, it's pretty calm. As like pretty calm right now.
But SAPD, SWAT's here, is FBI or anything like that?
FBI, not that I've seen out here, but I can't clarify that. I just got here myself around 45 minutes ago, and so we can call additional resources just because we don't want anyone to get home.
Oh,
so
nice.
We want to use all the resources.
Oh, apparently we got a live chase. All right, let's get it moving. Let's go back to this guy.
Into that parking lot, but he's back on the move. I was wondering if that was because he was running out of fuel. This has been going on for quite some time now. It was westbound on Washington Boulevard, headed out the 605 when we first heard about it. And again, it was Whittier police in pursuit on the ground. They did try to hand this off to CHP. After it got off the 605, it was doing some turns in the Peak Over There area on surface streets south of Rose Hills, and then it got back on the 605. And it was during that brief period when it was on the freeway before getting on the 5 near Santa Fe Springs when Whittier police tried to hand this off to CHP. I don't believe that happened. I actually don't believe there are any black and whites behind this car on the ground, which makes it extra dangerous for other drivers. They may not know.
Nice.
There is an armed carjacking suspect here leading police on a chase. Really the only indication something is up. And this driver, this car should be avoided, is that spotlight coming from overhead. That is from the LA County Sheriff's helicopter that's been flying over this, keeping an eye on this driver pretty much the entire time this has been going on. So I don't know what the strategy is at this point on the ground with nobody behind it. We're not hearing chatter, obviously, about pit maneuver attempt, spike strips, anything else. They might just be waiting for this driver to run out of fuel. But you've seen a number of dangerous maneuvers here, squeezing between other drivers. It blew right through, I believe, a red light at an intersection. It was Paramount and Telegraph, and that's right by the Citadel outlets. So quite a few pedestrians, other drivers there. This driver blew right through that intersection. You saw him squeezing between other cars and then turning right in front of another driver to get into a parking lot. But he's got a clear stretch here on Slauson Avenue. This is relatively empty. A lot of traffic when he was on the 5.
Empty, no traffic.
A lot of traffic on Telegraph, on
Saturday
Paramount.
night.
But I do not know what this driver's plan is. If he was looking for a place to bail, I mean, there are parking lots everywhere on his right. That does not seem to be the move. And this is notable too, as we're back in the city of Whittier now, Slauson Avenue. This driver was in the exact same spot before, and okay, I think he might be. Is he stopping? I mean, is he going to pull over right there in the middle of the roadway? It looks like he was moving to make an illegal U-turn there. But he's got that center divider on this major. Can't really make that happen. But he's been in this exact same spot before, turning circles on surface streets. So this might be an area he is familiar with. He might be looking for a place to bail out of this stolen vehicle.
Damn, sharp turn.
Run for it, where he knows the area. This might actually be near his place of residence. We don't know anything about the driver. We're not hearing chatter about a passenger in this Nissan Sentra with the pursuit suspect. But helicopters still overhead, and I do believe we are the only ones tracking this.
The only chopper on it, so no cops. Solo dolo.
Yeah, and as we tune into the LA County Sheriff's scanner, it sounds like they are in tracking mode. This is not an active pursuit, meaning there are no ground units behind it with lights and sirens turned on. So if any drivers are out of this area, you can see on our map there, Santa Fe Springs, it's back in the Whittier area where this started. It's up on Greenleaf Avenue. Avoid this car. The only visual indicator you have at this point that there's a suspect being followed is that spotlight from overhead. But he's taking relatively slow now compared to what we saw on the freeway before he hit traffic on the 5 and decided to get off the freeway, again, near Commerce, near the Citadel outlets. Definitely not seeing freeway speeds now, even though he's got that clear shot ahead of him. And the way he's driving indicates to me that he might be looking for somewhere to pull over and maybe leave this car. But again, the driver of this black Nissan Sentra wanted for carjacking. Only agency involved at this point. They're tracking it, meaning they're just watching it from overhead in their helicopter. It's the LA County Sheriff's Department. Okay, making a U-turn now in the middle of Santa Fe Springs Road. I don't know what this driver is looking for, but he is back in the area where this started as a pursuit with Whittier PD in pursuit before this got on 2 freeways. Yeah, but he just made a U-turn on Santa Fe Springs Road in the middle of the road, making a right turn here. So he's looking for something. Yeah, and you see those flashing lights. This is now an active pursuit again. You see that black and white. There's one police unit now behind this black Nissan Sentra. And I was wondering what the strategy was going to be on the ground, but you see that unit closing the gap now, getting a little bit closer to this pursuit suspect, and he's speeding up. Speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour now. He's hitting the brakes here, and is that damage I see on the back bumper? But again, this driver wanted for carjacking. As this goes back into active pursuit mode after this was in tracking mode for quite some time. LA County Sheriff's helicopter still overhead. And let me see which agency this is. I believe this is, yeah, Whittier City Police, again, if this gets back on the freeway, they may call in CHP for assistance. That's what they were trying to do when this was on the 605 before heading northbound on the 5. That's when we caught up with this in News Dropper 4. But again, no word on what this driver may have been looking for in this area that he has now led cops to at least twice by our count. And this has been going on for more than 30 minutes now, but no word on what he was looking for, where he might be headed, and any possible passengers in the vehicle with him. Turning out of Pioneer Boulevard now. Slowing down just a little bit, but you can see those flashing lights behind it. You see that black and white in hot pursuit.
Have kind of a chill chase. Stolen vehicle, I guess. Carjack. Oh, carjack. Stole a Nissan. Stole a Nissan Sentra? Or Altima?
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's looking for the on-ramp to the freeway. This is just off the 605. Okay, turning back on Slauson Avenue from Pioneer Boulevard.
The wrong side of the road? The wrong side?
And definitely driving on the wrong side of the road. You see the black and white behind it, staying in that legal lane.
What's getting on the highway?
And yeah, he's getting back on the
back
freeway
on the highway,
now
baby.
from Slauson Avenue.
You guys can help me out with the like button, please. Share out the stream, subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Back on the 605 freeway.
Back on the highway.
And you saw that sign. Back on the 605 in the city of Santa Fe Springs, headed southbound with this police unit right on his tail. Yeah, and you see that line of flashing lights. 3 black and whites behind this pursuit suspect now. Helicopter still overhead, headed southbound on the 605. He's speeding up just a little bit, but he's not going nearly as fast as he could be with this clear stretch ahead of him. He definitely chose the right freeway. Heavy traffic on the 5 that he was on before, especially on the northbound side. He bailed off the freeway in Commerce, and this was on surface streets for most of the time that we were overhead following this. But back on the freeway now, 605 this time, headed south from Santa Fe Springs. This is back in active pursuit, and it looks like he is committed to the 605. No, actually he might be in the right lanes, preparing to merge onto the 5 freeway. Let's see what he decides to do. Now he's kind of weaving in and out of traffic. I don't know if he's trying to get on the 5 or if he's trying to just move a little bit faster and get around those cars. Now he's on the right side. He's getting on the 5.
There's another chase right now? What? No.
Nope.
Let me check.
Committed to the 605.
No
Southbound
way,
on the 605 still, as he cuts into the carpool lane there. He's just weaving between these other cars. He can't shake the black and whites behind him. They're closing the gap. Helicopter is still overhead watching this, so he's not going to lose Whittier Police as he's driving increasingly dangerously here.
Tight spot.
Kind of fishtailing between these cars. He's got at least 3 black and whites in active pursuit here. Driving through that core point, again, this driver wanted for carjacking in the city of Whittier. And look at that other driver. There's a black SUV here that was just sandwiched between these black and whites pursuing this carjacking suspect. I don't know, if you were on the freeway and something like this happened, pulling over might be your best bet. This is not safe for other drivers. Fortunately, this carjacking suspect has stopped the fishtailing maneuvers, but he's definitely not driving in a manner that's safe for other drivers on the 605 South tonight. And you see the helicopter flying through our shot. Quite a few eyes on this. I don't believe he's going to shake the police by weaving in and out of traffic here. But clear stretch ahead of him, unclear what his destination might be, but this has been going on for quite some time, long enough that we're starting to wonder, you know, is he going to run out of fuel? And if he is about to reach that point, is that why he may have been looking for somewhere to ditch the car before this went back into active pursuit mode from tracking mode. And he's exiting here in Norwalk. Looks like this is the Imperial Highway off-ramp off the 605 South.
That was pretty close. No pit, I guess. Yeah, I'm live, Joe. I'm watching it. Yeah, they're good. No problem. All right.
Whittier police following very closely at this point. This is the smallest gap I've seen between that lead unit and the pursuit vehicle the entire time. They've been in active pursuit. Spotlight still on that vehicle from the LA County Sheriff's helicopter. And we are now westbound on the 105. So if you've been counting the freeways, this has been on 605, 5, a number of surface streets between those freeways, and now we are on the westbound 105.
Zooming.
And here we go again, weaving around traffic. Not signaling any of these lane changes. I think drivers, though, have a sense that something is up. They probably know this is a pursuit coming up on them. And he's up on the shoulder, veering wildly between freeway lanes here. We've seen him cut into the carpool lane, drive on the shoulder. On surface streets, he was driving on the wrong side of the road for quite a few stretches. And again, we don't know much about this driver aside from the fact that he's wanted for carjacking. So we don't know what his intended destination might be. Yeah, most of these maneuvers don't make sense, and he's going to run out of fuel a lot faster if he continues doing this. Yeah, and cutting right out of the carpool lane through these solid double lines on the westbound 105. We are now in the city of Downey. As he cuts in front of that white SUV, looks like he's getting back on the shoulder now. And I don't believe he's moving much faster around traffic driving that way. He's certainly not shaking the helicopter or the multiple black and whites behind him. Slowing down quite a bit here, hitting the brakes.
Run.
Yeah, as he exits the westbound 105. I don't know if there's any strategy here, if there's any intended destination. The area that I suspect this driver knew well was Whittier. He was turning circles there, but I think he might have panicked when he realized this went back into active pursuit mode, and he saw the black and whites with their lights and sirens turned on behind him. That might have been what prompted him to get on the wrong side of, where did he get back on? I think it might have been Paramount Boulevard, where he got back on the 605 South. And then in his haste to get off the 605, that might have been why he decided to merge onto the 105. And we are now back on Paramount Boulevard. We're now in Southgate. And we are seeing the same driving behavior we noted earlier, driving on the wrong side of the street here.
Wow.
Disregarding all traffic rules, weaving between lanes, just trying to get away from the police. gets to this very congested area, this just gets more and more dangerous. You see him squeezing between the truck and the other car here. There have been a number of near misses. Hey, George, you got it? It's at the back. Shooting 5 o'clock. Gardendale Stream. Uh, 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Okay. Should be out your window now. It's 3 o'clock. You got it. Night sunlight still on it. Yeah. Okay, it's like 2 o'clock now. And making a right turn here onto another major, Garfield Avenue in the city of Downey. I mean, it's much safer when there's less traffic. He's got this open stretch ahead of him. And the driving behavior appears to be safer when he's not dodging other cars. But you see him kind of straddling that divider there and trying to cut ahead of this other car. And he's making a right turn off of Garfield onto Imperial Highway.
What happened? San Antonio got off.
Yeah, just widening out there to confirm this did go back into tracking mode with only the helicopter overhead monitoring this and Whittier police holding back again. That might have been because this simply got too dangerous. When it was on the freeway, when it was on the 605 and the 105 West just now, they did have the option to hand this off to CHP. I guess this driver didn't stay on the freeway long enough for that to happen. This would now be the second time that CHP simply hasn't had enough time to step in and take over this pursuit. But on surface streets, at least, we haven't seen any pit maneuver attempts. We hadn't seen police lay down any spike strips ahead of this driver. So they're definitely still keeping an eye on this from overhead. Again, this Nissan Sentra driven by somebody wanted for carjacking. But they could just be waiting for this to run out of fuel. In the meantime, we certainly hope this does not lead to any accidents. We've seen a number of near misses and very dangerous driving behavior, including this driver veering between lanes and cutting into the wrong side of traffic, driving on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, George, we're right on top of it. It's 12 o'clock.
Ooh, cutting everybody off.
Yeah, another near miss over there as he cuts in front of that other driver.
Good job.
And a lot of this driving doesn't make sense because he had a clear stretch ahead of him in the lane that he was in. He could have just stayed there as he picks up speed here on Imperial Highway. Yeah, our speedometer up here is showing 50, 55 miles per hour, but you see how much faster this driver is moving than other cars on the road tonight.
Going like a nut.
Okay, turning off of Imperial Highway now. You just made a right onto Lakewood Boulevard. Back in tracking mode, only the helicopter overhead. No black and whites behind this.
Let me see. Layla did send me a link. Somebody on TikTok for the Texas
Yeah, I
standoff.
saw him hit the brakes, and he is back on the freeway
Back on
now.
the highway.
Another opportunity for CHP to take this over, to take over this carjacking pursuit. He's back on the 105, this time headed east. Hey, George, it's crossing under us. Got it.
Here, we can.
Yeah, I'm missing all the night college games tonight for this.
Over here off
You
of
got it,
Cincinnati and
It's on the freeway.
Stonegate. Down the street from St. Mary's.
Could you tell it's a potato?
It's a tomato.
I need the gravy. Throw on top.
See if I find anything else too. Oh, let me check Simpson. Well, the chase has been going on for a while. It's not that eventful, but guy's driving kind of crazy.
Okay, this is
Carjacked
the
vehicle.
best view we've had inside the car, inside this pursuit vehicle, as it gets back on the 105 and speeds east. I don't believe I see anybody in the passenger seat. But I believe I saw black and whites behind this, back in active
What's up, K-Rock?
pursuit, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm shooting out the back.
Actually, a good one.
Okay, back on the 605. This driver seems determined to get
Right, if
back
I
to
could
an
get close
area
to the
he's
window,
familiar
look
with.
inside,
So we
that
are
would be
back
cool.
on the 605.
Oh,
And he is headed north on the 605 after leading police eastbound on the 105.
still going. Dedication, determination, loyalty.
And we made a giant loop. We are back home, back in Santa Fe Springs. This is right by where it started, where this driver was turning circles at least 2 other times. George, it's 5 o'clock. Hey, Bill, if you got me on microwave, no, I do not hear you on the 450 radio. I'm getting your texts.
You guys are saying SP in San Antonio just told police kick in the door
Copy
and find
that.
out.
Got the IFB radio turned back
Suspect. Wow, suspect still lit up there?
up. I'm not
Let's go
hearing
find a closer
program
feed.
now. Hey, Des, copy that. I got it turned up, not hearing anything.
Well, apparently there was somebody in there with him, and they got him out. We're out here by Cincinnati, Kayla. Cincinnati, by Grandma's house, not that far away. And
Hey,
it's
NOC, I got you,
by
loud and
St.
clear.
Mary's University. So yeah, assault with a deadly weapon. The guy apparently, I don't know, harmed somebody. One of the family members called. They came, they got the family member out safely. Now they're trying to get him out. And
Hey, NOC, I hear you. I'm not hearing
he's
programming.
not budging. He's been there for
Hey,
a
Bill,
while
I got
already.
you.
Been there for a minute. I've been here for a minute. I'll be here as long as we can. Kayla, call my phone. You can talk to Thea.
And you can call our
And hello, this home of the O'Connor Panthers. That's a good
Roger
football
that.
team.
Copy all. Thank you, Bill.
Where all my people at? You send some hearts.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah.
Send some
Send some
hearts,
hearts,
some
just
thumbs
don't
Okay,
Thumbs
up.
as
up.
we
Come
streaming
on,
with
guys.
us,
Hopefully get
thank
a
you for bearing
camera
with
later
us. We
on.
got some housekeeping upstairs with the radios we had to take care of, but this is back on the freeway. It is headed southbound on the 5 now. You see on the map there, city of Santa Fe Springs.
So we're plugged in. We got like
Helicopter is
another
still over this.
4 hours of life now.
Driving behavior is still very much the same. This driver
I
still
don't plan to be out here
determined
for another 4
to
hours.
get
Who
away.
knows?
This is no longer
I like this
Right
one.
now, at City's Black
Whittier PD confirming
Yeah.
to our NBC News desk. They're still behind it on the ground, and they've got their reverse lights turned on, so other drivers know they're following this black Nissan.
Officials say if you're in need, you should call 211, the United Way number, or if things get out of hand, they urge you to call 911. As for the situation here, we'll keep you up to date as things develop. Phil Sterling reporting from the Northwest Side, News 4 San Antonio.
Might have just been a news hit. Let's see.
All right, we're good.
It still looks like we got live scene. What can I rewind it? I want to hear what he said.
Good.
I just went live. I guess nothing.
All right.
That was it. Okay. Oh, I guess at least we got live feedback. That's a good, high quality feed there. Thank you, Layla. That's the Texas standoff. So we have a Texas standoff. Guy refusing to come out. He was in there apparently with a family member, maybe a sibling. They let the sibling go, but he's there refusing to come out. Supposedly has a warrant. I'm assuming this is the same thing. I don't know. We'll see. It's in San Antonio.
To try and safely bring this to an end as it hits the 1 hour mark. But
1
we
hour
are
mark,
back
damn.
off the freeway now. This just exited the 5 South in Santa Fe Springs. Third time, at least the third time this driver has led police here. And it looks like we're on Valley View Avenue now, just crossed the Firestone Boulevard intersection as this driver weaves around other cars again. but had he stayed on the freeway, had he stayed on the 5 South, CHP was just ahead of him, getting in position.
Looks like he doesn't know where he's going. Guy in the chase.
But Valley View Avenue taking it relatively slow now, passing Alondra Boulevard. Okay, NOC, hey Bill, if you got me turned up, the buzz went away, so I've got IFB turned on again. Should be able to hear you.
Let's just say west side. Yeah.
Picking up a little bit of speed here on Valley View
It is the
Avenue, exceeding
northwest side,
60
though.
miles per hour on
It's
surface
west side?
streets again, but it
right.
seems like this driver is pretty familiar with this area.
Back on the local roads.
Helicopters still circling this overhead, still shining that night sunlight. I don't believe I see black and whites close behind it on the ground. But at last check, Whittier police still in tracking mode. They were tailing this all the way down the 5 freeway.
He's all over the place.
Turning into a parking lot now off of Rosecrans Avenue near the corner of Valley View. I thought this driver was getting ready to bail out, but he just cut through that parking lot. He just made a turn, and he's back on Valley View Avenue now, headed in the other direction, headed west. You got a charge.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing,
Yeah.
testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, driving over the center divider now, getting back onto Valley View Avenue, and you see that other
ready?
driver stunned, just
3,
stopping there.
2, 1.
Yeah, this is going to cross under us.
Now, those experts say to call 211 if you're in need. It's a United Way number. But if things get out of hand, they urge you to call 911. As for this situation, we'll keep you up to date as things unfold. Phil Sterling reporting from the west side, Fox SA.
What are we, looping or something? We're in the Twilight Zone.
And then we have to do news 4.
Oh, he's just repeating the same thing over and over.
3, 2,
Different news stations.
1. Now, experts say that if you need... What am I...
Okay. Listen to the chase. I just thought maybe he might have some new information, but I guess not. All right. So this chase has been going on for a while. I'm a little surprised. I mean, I guess, you know, interesting.
He's back on Valley View, headed east. So this is the direction he was going before he made that left turn onto Rosecrans, and then drove through that parking lot, and then crossed over onto the other side of the street in front of...
Whoa. Little connection drop. Chopper.
Inside the car, who's trying to coordinate with him to do a handoff, or for him to ditch the car somewhere. But he seems to be looking
Damn, he's had a lot of
for
close
something.
calls.
I don't believe somebody just driving to get away from authorities would be making turns like this. It simply doesn't make sense. This does make it a lot harder for Whittier Police, though. They're still the lead agency here. I mean, if they're looking to set up spike strips, you know, it's tough to anticipate where this driver is going and where he might make another wild driving maneuver or illegal turn. We've seen him do a couple of illegal U-turns in the middle of the street now. So wherever they decide to set up spike strips, you know, they can't guarantee this driver is actually going to head in that direction and then drive over them. So we haven't seen them do that yet. Last bit of chatter we heard on the scanners on the radios up here about spike strips. It was actually from CHP on the freeway, but you saw this driver exited the 5 South before even getting to the location where they were getting set up. And he's now back on surface streets, back in the area that he seems to be most familiar with in South Whittier. Again, this started in the city of Whittier with Whittier Police in pursuit more than 1 hour ago. This driver in the black Nissan wanted for carjacking. And we're still headed eastbound now on Valley View Avenue. And as we come up on another busy intersection, you saw that driver blowing through that red light, narrowly missing another car. It was a green in that direction as he continues speeding down Valley View Avenue headed east. Hey, desk, if you can hear me, got your text. Let me try and turn on the convey IFB. Hey, NOC, can you try me on the KBC IFB? I still have it turned up. Back on the wrong side of the road here as it turns off of Broadway, off of Valley View onto Broadway. Seems to be a quiet residential area here. A lot of parked cars on this street, but fortunately not a lot of traffic. Hey, Desk, try me on the KNBC IFB. TV programming just came back, so I should be able to hear you. Yeah, I got you now. Got you on the 450 IFB. Yes, it is. Not hearing you there, though. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, because we don't have the Starlink in this helicopter. Okay. Yeah, I got you on the 450 interrupt. Loud and clear.
Still going. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Back home.
It's a lot of cops out there at the Texas situation. A lot of SWAT. You can hear him talk over the speakerphone, megaphone.
Look at that, cutting right through the wrong side of the street here. Looks like he's making a left turn on a Mulberry Drive. And I was just talking to our assignment editor on the desk with any new information on this pursuit. So nothing new from pursuing agencies, Whittier PD or CHP at this point, but it's still the LA County Sheriff's helicopter overhead. And what's notable here is that this driver is back in the area where this started. He's back in the area, he's blowing through yet another stop sign, back in the area where he was doing laps before this got back on the freeway. So he's just completely disregarding lane markings here, and with no good reason, but making this wild left turn from the wrong side of the road onto the wrong side of the road, onto another quiet residential street here. And if it looks to you like the spotlight from overhead is doubled up, I'm zooming out here because I'm hearing there are actually 2 law enforcement helicopters over this now, and this has now bailed out at a cul-de-sac. 2 people running out of this black Nissan Sentra. 2 helicopters over this now, CHP and LA County Sheriffs, as the driver and his passenger try to make a run for it. I'm going to stay with this guy in the black. I believe this was... No. The guy in the blue jersey, I believe that was the driver. A number of black and whites behind this. But you see this one suspect. This was the passenger running down this residential street here. This driver finally bailed out. We were expecting him to at some point, but they finally ditched the car in a cul-de-sac here in South Whittier, not far from where this pursuit started about an hour and a half ago.
on.
You see the holiday lights in this neighborhood, you see the flashlights from police, and you see the spotlights from 2 law enforcement helicopters from CHP.
Pick up the phone, Bobby.
Bobby's still in there, man? Bobby, come out of there, Texas.
Talking to the officers.
Just stopping this car, stopping
Come
this
on,
driver
Bobby.
wanted for carjacking, and you saw there
We need to
how
get that
he
warrant
car
taken
made a
care
run
of.
for it. He did have a passenger. So police on the ground now with their
Come
flashlights
outside, Bobby, with your
searching
hands
for
up.
2 male suspects who fled
Make sure
after
nothing is in your
that
hand.
black Nissan Sentra here in South Whittier.
Bobby's still barricaded inside, refusing to come out in San Antonio, Texas.
Come on, Bobby.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to give you some simple instructions. You're going to go to the front door, open the door slowly with nothing in your hands. Keep your hands up. Go to the front door, Bobby. Go to the front door with nothing in your hands.
What a spectacle in this neighborhood in South Whittier. They're still looking for the driver who's wanted for carjacking, and it sounds like CHP does have eyes on the passenger. Yeah, George, I got it, thanks.
Bobby, come on out, man. Getting high forever. Yeah, so where you see the helicopter shining that spotlight now, this is the property where one of the 2 suspects, the passenger in that black Nissan Sentra, is believed to be hiding. CHP did say they spotted him. Let's see if we can get eyes on him. Should be easier now with that night sunlight. I guess now it's going to be a search for these suspects. It looks like there's plenty of places to hide, plenty of places they could have ran off to. Spotlights out. Night sun.
Saw the red lights here. That's the police unit. There's a black and white here. No flashing lights turned on, but they're on the move. And this is the property. It's near the corner of Bonavista and Danbrook. If I widen out here, you can see the proximity of this property to where the pursuit vehicle was ditched. So this passenger didn't make it very far. It looks like he just ran through a couple backyards. Neighbors understandably wondering what's going on. I see two people out here. Looks like they're in their front yard. Yeah, there's somebody wrapped in a blanket watching all of this go down.
Okay, laying on the ground shades. TikTok. Everybody thinks TikTok is everywhere. TikTok.
Looks to me like this was a pretty well coordinated getaway. You see where they decided to ditch this car. It was in a cul-de-sac just in front of a broken fence where they could easily make a run for it. Which they did before cutting through a number of backyards. The passenger in that vehicle, I believe, is going to be the first person taken into custody.
Oh yeah, he is.
It doesn't sound like they have eyes on.
Bro, I just told
big
you.
boys. Where are they going? Are they gonna tear the place down?
So who doesn't know this view?
Oh, the big boys, baby. I can't believe that guy's been in there since 2 o'clock. Central Time, Texas. For hours and hours and hours. Refusing to come out.
Can I just start twerking right now? No.
Look, they're after the Terminator or something with the standoff. Chase got cut off. Get ready, man. They're just gonna have to run over the house. Bring in the machines. Have the machines bust in the door, bust in the walls, tear it up. Maybe drop some tear gas, smoke bomb.
You're on the camera, you know it's live.
What the fuck?
Hey, do a face.
No, you have to. Dude, do fucking do it. Fucking do it. You're gonna get your favorite signature. Do it. Fucking do it, dog.
Huh?
Broadcastify.
Yeah, no, make that face. Dude, make that face.
5,000 people listening? Really?
No, my mom does.
What's going on over there, bro? Let's check it out. What's happening in California? Oh, wow. 9-year-old and 12-year-old, 23-year-old, multiple other victims shot? Oh, man. What the hell's going on? Somebody help me out with this information. What's going on there? Let's listen in. Let's see, Stockton.
Concord Valley, further on the 481, 502 type, Greensboro and Bianchi. There's going to be a citizen standing by with the suspect now at Greensboro and Bianchi. Unit to clear respond on channel 2.
Oh, that's dope. Thanks, Todd, man. Appreciate you, dude. Todd, look into this incident. I don't know if you're watching, but let's see. Okay, active shooter maybe? I don't know if it's active shooter. Somebody said active shooter, but that's not what it says here. Okay, mass shootings. Let me see here. Yo, they're gonna bust the house down? I don't know. I think they're gonna ram this house in Texas.
Engine 2, respond to fall. 602E, at 116 North 100th Street. Cross streets are between Weber Avenue and Breach Place.
On the radio, though. Be careful when picking up passengers. You may get shot at some with a deadly weapon. A male victim 30 was working as a driver and responded to an area to pick up 2 passengers. The suspect was standing in the area, pulled out a gun and shot the victim's vehicle. The victim's vehicle was struck. It's the same incident? Busted this shit down, I think. That's what they're getting ready to do. Isn't that what that is? Unfortunately, this scanner has nothing on there. Just beeping the whole time. I think they're gonna ram that shit. Suspects in San Antonio still saying he will die here.
Engine 14, go ahead.
We're gonna be AOR covering Company 7s right now.
10-4, engine 14. Truck 4, respond to ALOC, 402E, at 4950 Pacific Avenue. Cross streets are between W. Marks Lane and West Yokas Avenue. Truck 3, respond to hazmat incident still alarm, 744A, at 1580 Carpenter Road. Cross streets are between Bellevue Avenue and Durango Way. Wagner Heights and Thornton.
Oh, they saw him in the window?
Tell them to hold off for now. We have a large crowd there. The CSO's gonna have to just wait for a few minutes so they can stay on. If they don't mind it. Confirm the 926 of the SO, the 901 again.
That's Wagner Heights and Thornton.
San Battalion A firm, and I can send an officer over there with them as well, but I believe that's going to be just north of where all the crowd is, so it should be fine.
938, PHP advising will handle.
10-4, thank you.
We might move to the this other situation. And just keep an eye out.
Control 1 into 7. We're going to be out of service to Company 7.
10-4, engine 7.
Sam, 25 to 59, I'm trying to 9 for you.
Thank you, Layla.
Seven, go ahead.
We're AOR from the scene, but we're going to be out of service until we get fully staffed.
10-4 truck 7.
Well, they're back. Good. I still might move it to the new story. We can cover both.
10:25 to 59.
Go ahead, perfect.
Can you now inform myself, please?
Okay.
This is crazy, bro.
She's on. Okay.
Engine 13. Respond to tilt order. 306B. At a 4211 East Waiting Road. Cross streets are between Upper Monarch and Town O'Shanter Drive.
The CSO is able to respond to that 901. That would free up CHP body to for traffic control out here.
10-4.
Truck 4, I know you're on scene or close to being on scene. Your patient's going to be in the cosmetics department of Dillard's.
Truck 4, copy.
Three shots, are you able to assist on that 901?
There might be a victim at the original call location, according to their family, who just got a phone call from their daughter. Can we confirm that?
And for unit 987, 1955 Lucille.
1025, what's the location that they're claiming inside the building? They're saying where the party was, but they're pretty hysterical. And I think they're going to be related to one of the J's in 1972, but I'm not 100% yet. I copy. We'll get a couple units to double check. We did have units go through. I think it's going to be clear. 1025, that's really my last. The building is clear.
2D, this is 1 copy.
Hey, Joy, you can 938. They figured out she's not there. She went to the hospital.
$10.25. He called back because they may have a unit en route where they need it.
Copy. If they could get a hold of SO dispatch, please, they will actually have them show up at Gordon and Lucille, and we will dispatch them there.
close the door to the other room.
There's Park North of 4 and 5 F.
Okay. We're gonna. That's where it's So we're going to start a new live stream here in a second. We're going to be covering both the stories. Let's see. Let me run one more time. Make sure you guys check out the Reco Social. I'm now on Reco Social. I've partnered with Reco, so I'll be posting nearly daily videos there. These are exclusive videos you can only see on Reco. All you have to do is download the app and follow me to stay posted. You definitely want to check this out because on Reco, you can actually earn money just by playing video games or watching content. Plus, they make every video shoppable, so you can just click a button and buy whatever you see on the screen instantly. It's a brand new app. So click the link in the description, download Reco, and come check out what I'm posting. Bloop, bloop. All right, we're going to move on to the stock thing right now.
Do you have any
We're going to keep looking at Texas, though. I don't have any.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, there it is. There was a mass shooting in Stockton, California. I'm trying to get a better... Watch people shot. ACMO, thank you so much. Hey, big dog, I have 20 years of law enforcement experiences. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, amazing. Thank you. Maybe
when you get a free moment, call me on my cell phone.
It's an active shooter. Is it really an active shooter?
10-4, I'll call you now.
I'm out. If you can email me, thank you, Rachel. If you can email me, I'd appreciate that. I can hit you up sometime. There's like no pictures of this thing. Okay. Start this live. Everybody on the other platforms, I will start you guys over. Just give me a minute. Cali cops. Okay, let's see. And hopefully we can find more information. Yeah.
There were UTL. Anything else need to be checked? Does anybody have phone calls for us to look at?
No, I was talking about the KCMO. If you could email me, maybe I'll just have a contact point with him.
Any unit needing cell phone through?